we ended up talking about the tooth because first of all, you need to address that. You should have never hit it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, my name is Ashley, and if you are returning, welcome back. Let me get my nails out of this camera. So I decided to share with you guys a story time, and it's a funny one, as you can probably tell from the title. Yes, this story time is about the time that I was in love with a toothless biker gang member. So if you want to hear that story time, then just keep watching. Okay, I'm gonna get comfortable. So I don't remember what year this was, but anyway, I was very young and I was hanging out. I had a best friend at the time and we were like double trouble. Okay, we would do everything together, okay, down to we would even talk to, like, let's say she was talking to a guy, I was talking to his roommate. Like, it was like that, and vice versa. It was so crazy, right? So she was a part of a bike club, but she was like doing some modeling for the bike club. So I went with her one day to the park because she was going to take some photos, and then she was going to introduce me to like some of the members and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, cool. So there was this guy there. He had on a do-rag. I don't know what it I don't know what it is, but I like when dudes wear do-rags, like especially when they're like tied the right way and the flap is not out, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy that. But anyway, not like all day everywhere you go you got it on, but like I know you got nice hair type of thing. So he was there and I noticed he kept eyeing me, but I think I was having a fight with my current boyfriend or something like that. But I just was like, ugh, I was kind of stressed out, so I was really just wanting to get out of the house. So, you know, I noticed he had a New York accent. He wasn't doing the most, which I like that too. And then he ended up like saying something. He was kind of close with my friend, and he was saying something to her or whatever, and then he ended up talking to me, and I'm like, okay. And I never noticed anything. Like, this is so odd for me to not notice your teeth. Like, I don't know, he had beautiful skin, his eyes were pretty, and I don't know what it was. Maybe my mind was just somewhere else, but I never noticed his teeth. Maybe because he was sitting next to me as well, I believe. But anyway, girl. So he kept on like, you know, talking to me or whatever. So I think that he got my number or something like that. You know, sometimes you give guys your number and it's like, okay, boy, I know this is not going nowhere. Like, I know you're not gonna call me. So whatever. And so we left. Then we ended up going out like a lot. We used to club all the time, girl. I don't even know how we made it to work half the time. Okay, so we ended up going out a couple nights and we would hang out at this strip club with the whole gang, you know what I mean? And at the time I did not know it was actually a gang. I thought it was just a bike club, but lo and behold, there's all kinds of stuff going on in bike clubs. I guess that, you know, I just didn't know. So I'm just like, oh, these people are cool. It seemed like a little family. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, these dudes, it was a lot of dudes though. It was a lot of dudes, but it was girls too. And then there were their wives. So it was like a support system. And the guys were very overprotective, so that was nice too. Like, nobody was gonna mess with us, and we moved as a unit. It was cool. So when we would be out in the strip club, they would be like, you know, standing around like, so any guys that we didn't want to talk to, we didn't have to talk to them. So this guy, okay, I'm back. Camera overheated. So anyway, where was I? So every time we would go to this club or whatever, we had protection, we had security. And so it was a good feeling. It made you feel like that girl. So yeah, we kept going out where they would go. They would have little events. We would go to it. And I was sneaking because I still was into something with somebody, but you know, we had got to the point where, girl, we was just like, you do you, I'ma do me, but we're still gonna fight. And you know, toxic. And so then, but this boy, he was like a bad boy, low-key. You know, he was from New York. He had the accent. Everybody listened to what he said. He was kind of like the leader. Like, he wasn't the leader, but he acted like it, and everybody just did what he said type of deal. So seemed like he was getting to some money, and I was just like, okay. Whole time we never went on a date. You know, this is that young mentality where it's just like, oh, bad boy. And I'm just thinking back, like, we never went on a date. Okay, so then this one day, me and my friend, we went to this pool party, and they were hosting this pool party. So we pop up, you know, looking cute, all eyes on us. So my little friend was over there in the corner, but you know me, I'm not gonna speak to you first. I'm gonna act like I don't even see you. Okay, Gemini. So, you know, I'm in the water or whatever, I'm chilling. And it was a couple girls there, so I was like, I don't know who's for who or whatever. So I'm just chilling. So he comes over to me, whatever. I'm just like, okay, cool. So girl, whole time my dude is like, where are you at? I'm gonna find you. All this stuff. I'm out here having the time of my freaking life. So fast forward, because this story is not that long, girl. So, you know, it gets to be later or whatever. You know, it was just one of those days where you never wanted it to end. But I knew I was gonna have some explaining to do when I got home. I think I had left, like, made sure everything was copacetic at home, and then came back. And by the time we came back, it was an apartment complex. So we were, girl, again, I don't even know where dude lived. I don't know where he laid his head at night. I guess he laid his head at this place, but at the time I wasn't thinking about any of that. And okay, probably because I had a man. But anyways, like I said, we were on the rocks. I was young. Okay, now when we came back and we were at this apartment or whatever, so it was me, my friend, and her sister. And then it was like all these people in the house. I don't even know. They had alcohol, they had everything. So we would, you know, go inside, chit chat, whatever. Everybody was all in one general area. It wasn't like anything funny was going down. And so then we would go outside and talk or whatever. And so I noticed that he smelled really, really good. And this is so funny because he put me onto this lotion. Oh my God. He put me onto this lotion that I used to use from the beauty supply, but whatever. That's how his skin was so beautiful. So, you know, I think he was like, I want you to be my girl and all this stuff. I'm like, I don't even know you. I don't know. He just made me feel really good. Like, I knew he couldn't be my man, but he made me feel real good. So I was like, I'll continue, you know. And so, girl. This is where I messed up. We went back inside, and by this time we had been drinking and everything. So we went back inside, and you know, us girls, we stick together. We not playing that game. So we all fell asleep on the couch. So it was a little couch by the door where all the girls were, and then there was a couch, you know, over there by the window where it was like him and his homeboy. So his homeboy was sleeping, you know, on the couch, and so was he. So something woke me up in the middle of the night, and I was like, yo, it is nighttime and I'm still here. Like, I gotta go. So I'm trying to wake my homegirl up quietly, and I look over, and lo and behold, I feel so bad talking about this. Lo and behold, I look over, and this dude's mouth is wide open like the abyss. Like, and he had one tooth here, and it was open so wide. Like, I was like, yo, like, my man got one tooth? I was like, girl. I was like, look. And he started to wake up, and I think he saw me. So he started smiling. I'm like, what are you laughing at? You have one tooth in your mouth. Like, obviously he had more teeth, but the big tooth, all you could see was one. And it seemed like at the time, like all the other teeth were blacked out and all I could see was one tooth in his mouth. It was the most bizarre thing. I was like, girl, no, we gotta get out of here. This boy got one tooth. She was like, we all was just like, what? Like, do you know how people can talk? Like, if you have like a, I don't know, I'm not even gonna call it disability. I don't know, whatever. So, when something's wrong, you know, you try to hide it. So maybe you talk like, I don't know. Anyways, let me wrap this up because it's gonna be too long. So, all right, long story short, we ended up, I'm like, I gotta go. Like, I can't stay here. I couldn't even keep a straight face. I was like, I got to go. So whatever, we left. And yeah, I kept seeing the guy. I told him about my situation, you know. So we never did anything like that. I mean, one time we did, but it was after the club type. It was just like, you know, I don't know. It was like, I couldn't take him seriously after that, okay? But long story short, we ended up talking about it. We ended up talking about the tooth because, first of all, you need to address that. You should have never hid it. I should have never had to find out on a drunken night that you had one tooth, sir. So I want to know, where is it? I asked him on the phone. He was like, oh, yeah, you know, one night outside of Walmart, you know, me and you know, they caught me slipping. It was like 16 dudes, they jumped me. I was like, damn, like, this is pretty serious. I was like, damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, he was like, yeah, the tooth was gone. I'm like, oh, okay. So at that point, I was like, dang, 16 dudes. I mean, I could understand that. So I'm an understanding person. What can I say? So, well, girl, I continued to talk to him because he was so cute. It was just like, you know, and then I would make him laugh, like, and sometimes he would, and then he would be like, I don't know. Okay, but anyways, before this camera turned off, anyways, he ended up going to jail for a very long time for something that he did, and I think he's still locked up to this day, and he used to blow my phone up, and I told him, please stop calling my phone. Like, I'm not a ride or die. I don't hold it down. I don't do any of that, so, I already can't take you seriously because you have one tooth, and now you're locked up behind some stuff that I told you that you were going to get locked up for. No. So that is it. I was in love with a toothless biker gang member who is in jail. He's been in jail for a very long time. He's been in jail for about 8, 9, 10 years. I don't know. It's been a long time. But he's a very good person on the inside. Like, he's a teddy bear to women, but man, no. To other men, no, he does not play around, and it's very sad because he had a son, and you know, you hate to see it. But anyways, that was my story. So guys, let me know what you think down below. Have you ever been in a situation like this where somebody had like something going on and you didn't know? One ear, one toe, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.